Okay, once again, it's a pleasure to gonna be with you all together and to respond to all the questions that we have during our sessions regarding the anti-Semitism, regarding the seeds of hatred towards Israel. First of all, just wanted to get it to start historically. Whenever they're asking you who are the Jews, you're starting from the calendar. What's the calendar of Israel? Starting from Yetziat Mitzrayim, okay, Exodus. What does it mean, Exodus? And what's the difference between Israeli calendar? I mean, Israeli, it's not the state of Israel. Israel is a Jewish calendar to whatever others, Muslims or Christianity, okay? First of all, our calendar starting from one side, from the creation of the world, 5,781 years. From other side, the Exodus, yeah, Exodus, it's 33 years ago. 3,333 שנים. Okay? So what's the difference? The creation, in the Bible, Torah, it says that Hashem bara et ha'adam b'tzelem Elokim bera'am zachar v'nekeva. They were created, men and women, in the image of Hashem. Okay, it means there's no any difference between you and me. The color doesn't make any sense. There's no any discrimination upon the Bible, upon the Torah. Okay, one. Whenever that you come to the Exodus, you see the implementation, Yisum Hadavar, of whatever that we had from the creation of the world, that there is no difference between the human being. What does it mean? Whenever the Moses came to the Paro, said, "Let my people go." Let my people go. It means the Jews that were 600,000 over there, men with the women and kids, altogether 2 million people. Let my people go to worship. Also, we had the same slogan. Martin Luther King used it for putting away the discrimination, aflaya. Okay, so it means we have the calendar of the Exodus, that's starting with the freedom of not only the Jews from the slavery, it also the freedom of the human being from slavery of Paro, from Nimrod, from Paro, for all others that wanted take advantage of the religion of Hashem, and they see themselves instead of Hashem. That is, say, okay, these clergymen, they're instead of Hashem. These kind of people and others. There's Imam, is Mufti, is a clergyman, is a Vatican. Each of them, they say there's a distance between you and God. That's why we need the institution and the entity of clergymen. But in Judaism, they say no. All of us, we are created by the image of God, from one side. Second thing, whatever that we have to be leaders, we need we need those leaders, okay, and clergymen, not as those that's going to be in the middle of me, of Hashem, just for Jewish educators, because they learning where 60 years we're learning Torah. That's why, what's the difference? But there's no difference of color. There's no discrimination between you and me. The point is that he's more educated in this field because he contribute his life for that reason in comparison with the others. As much as possible that he's Jewish scholar, as much as possible, he should be more in morality and ethics should be better than others because he had to be dugma ishit, role model for others. Okay, from one side. That's why the implementation of the creation, we see that in the Exodus 33 years ago, 3,000 years ago, that they say, okay, Exodus, it means freedom of the mankind. Just you and Hashem Itbarach. And Moses even doesn't have any tongue. Aaron HaKohen doesn't have any tongue. Others, others, billions of millions of dollars, they have the tongue, they go over there and they say to worship. In Judaism, it's forbidden any worship of personality. Pulchana Yishut Asua in Judaism. So it means what? It means from one side, we are, upon the Torah, the creation, we were created by the image, as the image of God, all men and women. From other side, we have the implementation of that. It means coming out of the slavery. And it means whenever that you got 49 days and the day of 15 was Shavuot, that we got to the Torah, what was the 10 commandments? 10 commandments, it was towards you and Hashem. From other side, how is conditionally depends on the ethics and morality of mankind. Ben Adam lechavero. It means how I behave to others. It means how I'm more spiritual. It's not just Christianity, okay? Christianity will say, you and God, you don't have to get married, okay? You have to be for clergymen, and you see for 1,000 years what happened to them. Every clergyman and those are in the churches and so on, Catholics, not getting married, and you see what's going on between them, okay? But so it's so important to understand the Exodus, the freedom of slavery from one side, and there is no any discrimination between the mankind and whatever that's so important, that there is no any, the clergyman in Judaism is not like other religions. It means between you and me, Hashem Itbarach, it's straightforward from me, Hashem. I can take the book and it say, Shema Yisrael, Hashem Elokeinu Hashem. Hashem, Sefatai Tiftachu v'yagid tehillatcha. Okay, open my mouth to get say, praise you, glorify your name. Lekadesh Shem Shamayim. It means that you and Hashem Itbarach, there is one line, is straight to the point. Others want to make out of that money. They want out of the want to have instrumentally, they made their own religion. There's no difference with all we are the better, we are superior, and so on. But they said, but Judaism is not. No, you are the discriminated. You have the apartheid. But in Judaism, it's forbidden. No, you have to. We are better than you. You understand? Others want to teach us what does it mean morality and ethics for 3,000 years. That's why one of the reasons of seeds of hatred between us and other nations, because we are representing the humankind. We are presenting the morality, the ethics. It doesn't make it's not superior as a chosen nation. No, you have to be the officer. His responsibility, accountability towards his soldiers is more than a soldier, okay? Because he's taking responsibility for morality and ethics in the world. That's why third of the Nobel Prizes belong to Jews. Why? Because they take responsibility as vaccination on Pfizer, is a Jew. How to serve your community, how you serve not just your nation as a Jewish nation and your statehood, how to serve the humanity. That's why there is a jealousness, okay? And they want to, you say, your chosen nation, we're gonna put you in inferior, that you're not. I gonna prove it that you're not. How? You're gonna false claims for apartheid, false claims about Palestinians, false claims in the Catholic, Roman Catholics, that we have Inquisition, that you have to be to take away the Bible and Judaism, put it away, and you cannot be chosen nation because there are too many things, finding all the whatever that it's not nice and ugly, and blaming the Jews for that. For that reason, that's they want to be okay. We are the morality, and not the Jews. That's the hates of historically seeds of hatred towards Israel. The second session, I'm going to speak about the comparison between the Jews and other religions.